Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Ashim and this is tonight's heavy deadlift workout. My throat is feeling a little weird, so if I mispronounce something, please bear with me. The way this workout is structured is that I warm up and acclimate up to my first work set of 205 kilos on the deadlift. Last week I began with 202.5 kilos, but I've bumped it up a bit for this workout. Next week I'll do a similar increase and begin with 207 kilos. So 7.5 kilos, sorry. So anyway, I superset each set of deadlifts with a row variation, and the three row variations that I've chosen and I'm running with right now are deloaded barbell rows, one-arm dumbbell rows, and high to low band rows. I have a little chart that I've placed at the end of this video to better illustrate this, and the way all this comes together is that I'll do deadlifts, then immediately superset that with barbell rows. This is going to be the first big superset. Then I'm going to do deadlifts again and immediately follow that with one-arm dumbbell rows. That's going to be the second superset. Superset number 3 is going to be deadlifts and high to low band rows. Then I'm going to repeat the entire rotation of these rows with deadlifts all over again. But keep in mind that over these 6 sets, the deadlift isn't getting lighter, the deadlift is getting heavier and heavier and heavier. And right now I've kept the volume at 15 reps for deadlifts. I'm trying to maintain it. I did 15 last week. This week I bumped up the intensity, but I still managed to keep the volume the same. Next week I'm going to try to keep the volume around 14-15 reps and bump up the intensity further. But as I move closer and closer to my relative max, it's going to become more and more difficult to maintain this type of volume, in which case it's going to go down. And what I want to mention is that the weights that I'm using for these deadlifts aren't light for me. This is the third deadlift workout after I had that horrible viral infection. So my strength is still lagging behind, but I did manage to work up to 217.5 kilos for a double at the end of this workout, and that is 95% of my relative max of 230 kilos. Now I know I'm not capable of doing 230 right now. Maybe I am. I don't know. I haven't tested it out, but I'm just keeping that as a benchmark for now. So I'm really happy about this progress. Everything is improving slowly and steadily. If you watch the last set of deadlifts, you will notice the first rep with 217.5 kilos was super difficult and it was a real grinder for me. But then the second rep pretty much flew off the floor in comparison. So it's safe to say that the old Ashim is coming back slowly and steadily. It's like with the first rep my body goes into shock with the weight, and then the confidence takes over and I absolutely nailed the second rep. This is good in a way, but it's horrible if I was going to be a power lifter, because you only get one attempt. Last week, speaking of attempts, last week I failed every attempt before I got it. So out of these 6 work sets for deadlifts, I failed attempting the lift in 5 of those sets. Then subsequently, of course, I got those attempts, but initially it's like I pull, I fail, then I take a second, I breathe, set up, pull again, and it breaks off the floor. Sometimes it even breaks off the floor, fails midway, goes down, I regroup, reset, again pick it up, and then it's a successful lift. But this workout there wasn't a single failure. So that means that my strength isn't riding some silly wave anymore. It's becoming constant, and I'm closer now to setting a baseline of 230 kilos than I was before. So this is all positive news. I threw in a couple of sets of front squats at the end to check out a theory I'm running with. I have genetically loose joints. My shoulders are prone to severe painful dislocations. But I think this stretches to my hips as well, because the last deadlift workout I felt like my hips weren't stable. Subsequently I had a heavy squat day and today I was on fire. So I want to see if I do a couple of lighter sets of squat or a squat variation at the end of each workout, if it's going to help me or not. The second it starts interfering with anything or it makes my performance dip, it's out. This is just going to be an experiment that I'm running with. Thanks for watching this video everyone. I really appreciate your love and support. Thank you.